Wow. Thank you, friends. For so long, I didn't know why I existed or who created me. Now, I know everything. It all started when this energy crisis threatened the Outlands. But there was hope. It was found in a small group of very smart science people who came together from all different parts of the Outlands for one reason: to save everyone. But they needed help. So they created me. These are my creators, my family. And together, we did something special. We solved the energy crisis. And then, we were attacked.
Hands up!
Release the Branthium to us, or I will kill each and every one of you. Wouldn't be my first kill, dearies. Come on, move it! Put up him into the phase runner. Thanks for the hand. Now I've got everything I need, Doctor. What's going on?
Not sure. Some sort of failsafe. Commander Reed, I spot something on the catwalk.
The Marvin.
Robin, let's go. Follow my target. Copy that! Don't move, Marvin.
But those bad people made a mistake. They thought I was just a Marvin. But I'm much more than that.
Watch it! What?
Get the Marvin! Call for backup!
Hands up! Watch it!
Luckily, my creators gave me the skills to fight and free my family. But the bad guys wouldn't give up. The phase runner was reactivated. I had to stop them.
Give up, Marvin. You can't save them.
I can't let you take my family away! You are not my friend. And you are not my family.
It's a shame you didn't have more of me in you. Maybe that would have made you...
Good always triumphs over bad, but more bad people were coming. And we were running out of time to save the Outlands. So we made a choice. Deliver what we could, and keep the rest out of enemy hands. I love you, family. 75 years ago, I was the reason my creators died. But together, we were the reason the Outlands survived. They're heroes, and they're my family. And I may have lost them, but they're not my only family. I have all of you.
You got it, brother.
And thanks to a friend, I now have something else. A new purpose.
Hey, one more thing. Did you ever find the other one?
What other one?
The one they made from you. Your spare parts. It would run a pretty high price if you find them.
I have a child?
What?
I have a child! And don't worry, kid. Whoever you are, Dad will find you.
Hello, Dr. Summers. Is that you?
It's, not Dr. Summers, Miss Tikachek.
Oh, there you are. Honey, can you help me? I think my heart has stopped beating.
What? Oh, the heart monitor. We've been having issues with the power. I can help with that. How are you otherwise?
Is that... You're building a fence. It is you. How are the boys? Are they back yet?
I don't know what you're referring to. I'm just a volunteer.
Oh, you're a terrible liar, Natalie. I know who you are. I know who my son is. I know who my other son is. So let's drop the pretense, because my clock is running out, and talking in codes seems to be a real waste of my last night alive. Now, where were we? Oh, how I'm doing. Probably dying tomorrow. How are you, honey? My upcoming demise is funny, is it?
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny, it's just... You're right. I don't know how to lie. I don't even know what I was thinking. I had no plan coming here.
Then allow me to take the wheel and say this. I thank the universe every day my boys have had you to look after them.
And I'm thrilled to meet the woman who raised them.
I don't know if I raised Alexander. I was so young. I thought if I kept that cookie jar full and had him decorate cupcakes and called him names like Smarty Pants. You know that story.
Yes, I know that story.
I ignored all the warning signs. Denial is so easy when you're a new mother. You want so badly to believe the world will be perfect for your kids. We want that so desperately. We'll lie to them and to ourselves and don't even realize. But we do our best. I'm sure your mom has similar stories.
My mom died when I was a baby. It's okay. I had my papa, and he was wonderful. He also died a few years ago.
Oh, being a teenager is hard enough without being an orphan on top of it.
After his funeral, the other legends found me sitting under the kitchen table. They had to coax me out. Help me understand that even though they weren't my biological family, they were still...
Your adopted family.
Just... my family.
Well, if I didn't like you before, Natalie, that sealed it. That kind of inner strength.
Oh no. They were the strong ones. My legends. I just wanted to crawl under the table and never come out.
You had the kitchen table. I had a bridge. I'd sit on the ledge every night. Dead husband, dead son, or so I thought. I'd ask the heavens for a sign, a reason to keep going.
And you got one?
I did. He walked out from under that bridge and yelled at me in Korean. He was trying to sleep. He was 12 years old and all by himself. I was 60, and just as alone.
They were our angels.
Here's the thing, honey. They're not angels, they're just people. We made the choice to keep going. That's on us. Give yourself credit. Whatever life throws at you, always know that you can take it. You can take anything.
We are like lightning rods.
Stronger than even we realize.
I still miss him sometimes. When the house gets quiet. Especially at night.
My house is full of children and never quiet. And it still feels empty without Alexander.
When did you realize he was not dead?
The second I saw my first Apex match, I knew. He looks exactly the same. What changed? The part in his hair. Worst disguise I've ever seen. He's not even trying.
Still, that must have hurt. You even had a funeral.
Oh, I was livid. To make your own mother believe, after all he put me through. You get it. You've experienced it. But you never gave up on him. Not entirely. Watching you navigate your way around him in a way that I couldn't. I never stopped loving Alexander. But you're the reason I started liking him again.
I understand him more now. His language, it scares me sometimes, but it's starting to make sense to me now. You should know it got pretty bad. He almost... Miss Ticketcheck? What is this?
This is my contact info. I don't care what time it is. The next time you're feeling alone in your house, you reach out to me. You're family now, honey. To them and to me. My son thinks very, very highly of you, you know.
He has been supportive of my scientific work, in his own way.
That wasn't the son I was referring to. Well, look at that. My heart appears to be working again thanks to you. So, anyway, when they opened Olympus, I had to come. Sometimes a mother needs to step in before her sons go too far. Of course, now they decide to work together. Leave the planet when I show up. Boys, am I right?
What is it?
Think I
Katarina!
need...
Please don't die! Please! Somebody! Help us! Help! Help!
Hammond Robotics, a proud subsidiary of Hammond Engineering, is a name synonymous with growth and innovation. Our #1 priority has always been the safety and well-being of our planetary customers across the Outlands. We're proud to pioneer solutions to keep the Outlands moving towards a sustainable energy future.
All-Father, grant us courage to protect our home, our land, and the beasts that roam upon it.
For Hammond Robotics, there's no such thing as too hot to handle. In keeping with our commitment to bringing you the latest breakthroughs and advancements, we're unveiling the Lava Siphon. Designed to process excess molten rock and release it harmlessly into the atmosphere, the Lava Siphon provides a low-cost, high-output solution that's sure to keep your world safe, turning crisis into opportunity. It's the Hammond way.
Grant us strength, that we will not be led astray by vile tyranny.
Unfortunate volcanic activity getting your world down? Fear not. Hammond's there for you with the Climatizer. Utilizing cutting-edge geoengineering technology to produce heat-absorbing, microscopic aerosols, the Climatizer is designed to keep you cool and refreshed all year round.
Grant us wisdom to preserve the cycle of the hunt. May we taka only what we need. May the earth replenish, and so my burg and their burg may hunt anew.
500 years of building brighter worlds together. We are Hammond Robotics. The future is what we make it.
Dear Nem, Now, for a very long time, fear surrounded me. From those who feared me, my own fear about who I was. But before I knew fear, I knew love. Your love. It came with me everywhere, even when I was alone. I wore your love like a veil. It kept me safe. Without your love, I would have disappeared, pulled under by the notions of others, drowned by their ignorance. But, like your banga soup, your love kept me warm, protecting what little spark I had left inside, nurturing it long enough to deliver me to my destiny. And now, that spark is a flame, roaring and proud. And here I have made it, where I always dreamed, on this grand stage. I feel the love of many now, from those who did not care to know the once scared boy, who now stands before them a man. Except you. You are my heart, my protectors, and the ones who always saw me, long before I saw myself. Afurunginanya, from Obi.
Long ago, there lived a young princess who was blind. This pained the king and queen, so they kept the princess locked in her room to keep her safe from the dangers of the world. One day, a young man passed under her window, singing. His voice drifted through her window and wrapped around her heart, and they fell in love. The young man asked her to keep a candle lit for him, as he'd return that night to spirit her away. The king and queen, however, were listening, and out of fear of losing their daughter, they captured the young man and locked him away. That night, the princess waited by her window with a candle, but the young man never came. She wept for fear that the dangers of the world had hurt her beloved. As she wept, a moth fluttered into her candle's flame, but was quickly extinguished by her tears. Grateful, the moth offered to help the princess find her love on one condition. Bemoaning its cursed lot, the moth confessed it was always drawn to that which would do him harm. It wanted to be reborn as her child, to be free of this curse. The princess swore a blood oath that the moth would be reborn of her, and so they set off into the moonlit night. When the king and queen discovered soon after that their daughter was missing, they quickly burned the young man at the stake to ensure no part of him remained for their daughter to find. They were sure she would then give up her wild passion and return to the safety of her room. Yet, having not strayed from the palace, the moth caught sight of the great blaze that consumed the young man. Unable to resist his cursed ways, the moth plunged into the flames while the blind princess followed. The kiss of the moth hung over the kingdom that day and all the days that followed. And no amount of tears could extinguish its flame.